bit different in this video than we normally do. We were nominated for an RV challenge by Red, White, and Bethune. And the challenge is to tell you 3 things that we love about our RV and 3 things that we hate about our RV. So we have the Grand Design Reflection 28BH fifth wheel. And the first thing that we love about our RV is the rear storage.
So it's right in the back of the RV. This is a early 2019 model. In late 2019 and 2020 they eliminated this rear storage area, but it was a big factor in why we decided to go with this model. So you can see I've got enough room in here to actually store a generator back here. This is a Predator 3500 generator, and I also got enough room to put a Traeger tailgater pellet grill back here. So it is just a cavernous rear storage area. I mean, you can get a lot of stuff in there. That was a big reason we elected to go with this, and definitely our #1 thing that we love about the Grand Design 28BH.
And the second thing that we love about our RV is all of the counter space.
So, second deciding factor when we were looking at fifth wheels was to go with one that had an island or just one that had a regular counter that ran around the wall. And I'm really glad that we went with 28BH. Massive counter space here. Starts here at the door and then runs all the way down the whole length, all the way into the corner, and then has the little flip up section here for some additional counter space. But definitely the counter space was a huge deal for us.
And the third thing that we absolutely love about our RV is that it's only 33 feet 10 inches.
So at 3310, under 34 feet technically, we can get into a lot of places that a larger rig wouldn't fit. That was a big factor again in deciding on the 28BH. There were some other rigs out there that we may have liked a little bit better, but they were bigger, they were heavier, longer, and we've definitely been in some spots where even at 33 feet 10 inches, 34 feet essentially, we came right to the very end of the site. I mean, there was no room left. So that sticking to that under 34 feet and under really has given us a lot more options. Now that we're on the road and traveling, we're finding that gives us some more options.
Okay, moving on to 3 things that we hate about our RV. The #1 thing that we hate about our RV is the awning.
Yeah, so if Grand Design dropped the ball at all, you know, on the 28BH, it was on the awning. And I don't know that it's necessarily their fault, or if it's just kind of the nature of the beast, because the awning is so long. The fact that it's really in anything more than just a slight breeze, it's really unusable. And it also tends to, because it's so long, the arms tend to not roll up at the same speed. So you get kind of the awning goes crooked a little bit, and it can cause the awning arms to not fully retract tight the way they're supposed to. So definitely #1 would be the awning.
And the #2 thing that we hated about our RV was the way that it had the dinette and the trifold sofa for the living area. In fact, we hated it so much that we had the dealer remove the dinette and replace it with a 3 recliner sofa.
Yeah, so when we were looking at it, we noticed that online on Grand Design's website, all of their promo pictures of the 28BH at the time had a triple reclining sofa in place of where the dinette was. And that's what we really liked. We couldn't find one at a dealership that had the sofa, so we asked our dealer if they could remove the dinette and put in a sofa instead, and that's what we did. And you can see it right here behind me. We had them put in the triple reclining sofa in place of the dinette, which has been great. We love it. Kind of the thing that goes with that, though, is without the dinette, you don't have a table now. So we were using a little fold-up table and chairs, which worked okay, but a bit cumbersome to get that in and out every single time you want to sit down. So kind of a additional thing that we did, we took the trifold sofa out and we replaced it with a drop leaf table and 3 chairs from IKEA. we ordered that online from IKEA, put it together, table and chairs, got rid of the trifold sofa. I mean, we didn't really need a trifold sofa. We didn't have really anybody staying with us where we would need to fold that out for an extra bed. Nobody really sat there because it was really just the three of us pretty much all the time. So on the rare occasion somebody is here to visit with us, we'll either sit outside, or we do have the extra chairs that people can sit in, so we're not totally without seating. But having that table in place there has been a huge lifesaver for us, and we really like it.
As far as the third thing that we hate, I guess it would be the no dedicated pantry.
Yeah, we're looking at actually the 31MB model, and really like the pantry that it had. It was in a weird spot, but at least it had a dedicated pantry area. The 28BH doesn't really have that, so for us, we end up just kind of having things spread out in between the cabinets beside the microwave. These cabinets over here behind me we use pretty much for our like glassware and plates and things like that, and then we use the storage underneath here down next to the stove for more pantry space, canned goods, things like that. So you have to kind of spread things out. There's not like a dedicated spot for everything. Overall, I would say definitely there are a lot more things that we love about our RV. We don't have anything that we really hate. We have some things that we wish were a little better. Maybe some things that worked a little better, like like the awning. But the dinette, we didn't like it, so we fixed it. We got rid of it, put the sofa in place. I mean, as far as things that we really hate, there's nothing that we really hate. I mean, we've been very happy with our rig, and don't really have a whole lot of bad to say about it.
And we've been living in it full time for over a year now, and we're extremely happy with our decision to purchase this one. So the other part of this challenge was to nominate 5 other channels for the challenge, for them to talk about what the 3 things are that they love and hate about their RVs, so that you can kind of get an idea of some other things that people like about their RVs, that they don't like about their RVs, and different types. So we're going to go ahead and nominate those 5 channels, and they'll be listed below, so they'll have links where you can click on them, see if they follow up with what they hate and what they love about their RV. So the first one we're going to nominate is going to be Road Ventures, and they have a Grand Design Reflection travel trailer. And the second one we're going to nominate is Luke and Alysha, and they have a Class C RV. The third channel we're going to nominate is GrassRoots Living, and they have a truck camper. And the fourth one we're going to nominate is MidLife Journey, and they also have a Grand Design Reflection fifth wheel. And the fifth one will be our son Dylan from Florida. He wanted to participate in this challenge also, so he's going to give his perspective on 3 things that he hates about our RV and 3 things that he loves about it.
And believe me, a 10-year-old has a much different love-hate list than we do. So kind of an interesting take on his thoughts on our fifth wheel.
And I think that's about it.
All right, and kind of the point of all this was to we went through it when we were looking for a fifth wheel or an RV, any RV. You get really lost in all the different brands and models, and there's so many reviews, and there's so much stuff out there on the internet about people that love them, people that hate them. So what this challenge kind of does is gives you a perspective of someone that actually spends a tremendous amount of time in their RV, and either lives in it or spends a lot of time in it, and kind of a real world review of it. So alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click on that bell so you catch all of our updates, and we'll catch you guys down the road.